Perfect. Do it.
Awesome. So we got the KWPV team meeting for October 8th. We are in the new year, right? And so ultimately, if you haven't been coming to the meeting, one of the things that we've been really talking about a lot lately is when October 1st, and that was really January 1st, because the things that we do today show up 90 days later. So 90 days from now, we're going to do the brand new years. We want to make sure that we're really focused in on the stuff that's going to lay the foundation for next year, and we'll be spending a lot of time over the next few weeks going over a lot of things. Right? All right, Daniel. Let's move on. So, some bucket fills. What are some things you guys are grateful for? Who are you grateful for? What good things have happened to you?
Well, to be grateful, my clients finally signed the list. So there's since September 15th.
Yeah.
So what's today? October
7th.
Yeah. I'll make it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, definitely grateful for listening, right? What else? Well, you smiled and you're laughing, so I know you got something to share. So I'm not letting you know. Okay, so she's grateful you showed up. Right. Awesome. Well, grateful. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I am grateful. That's been program. You guys are all amazing, have helping a lot, and thank you. That.
Yeah, well, cool. They are amazing, and they're always there for us. So you know, definitely a big shout out to those guys. I guess anybody else have anything? Anybody else have anything to share?
Not related to work. Long Beach Marathon on Sunday. Well,
And you're still.
I'm still alive.
That's amazing.
My nephew is another story. But,
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm grateful for all of you guys because you know, as most of you know, my family still lives in Northern California. I'm down here most of the week. I came down here exactly a year ago to hang out with you guys. And you know, I didn't know what it was going to be like and how rough it was going to potentially be, being away from family most of the week and everything like that. You guys have been amazing. Just want to give a quick shout out to all of you guys as well for making this year a good one. I started in October. It's already been a year.
So October this year is your year anniversary.
Yeah. I physically started October 15th, but I started doing stuff in March. Right. So thank you guys for being.
Grateful to have.
Oh, thank you. All right, so let's move on to the next slide. So what the new year brings, see a lot of the themes of the new year, right? What the new year brings, see, will depend a great deal on what you bring to the new year. What do you got?
Yeah, that you put in.
Better than you put in, yeah. Is it just about effort?
What you do, your actions that will bring action.
So yeah, taking action and doing things, right? Because ultimately activity usually equals results, and inactivity usually equals pretty much nothing, right? So I like that.
you guys know I have two little girls. One of my favorite things this reminds me of it is Alice in Wonderland. And Alice goes to Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat, what's the name? Cheshire, we'll say Cheshire. And she's like, which way do I go? I was like, well, where do you want to go? I don't know. This is the name path will take you.
Then you have to what?
If you don't know where you're going, then any path will take you. Yeah, so take either one, look at you where you're going. So you have to be intentional.
Yeah, and how do we get intentional?
You write your goals.
When you write the goals, but is it goal enough?
No.
You gotta have a structure for fulfillment on how to obtain that goal.
That's why.
We'll talk about that a little bit. The big one, finding out what your big one is really important. Because, cool, $100 million, awesome, but what am I gonna actually do with it? And I think sometimes we get ideas in our head, like I want to sell so many houses, or I want to make X amount of money, right? And then when we come up short of that, it's okay, because I didn't attach it to you, right? Because money is just money. At the end of the day, if you couldn't buy anything with it, nobody would care about it, right? So it's what you want to do with the things, or with the production, what you want to do with the money, and really focusing in or harnessing in on why. Super important. Like I said, we'll spend a little bit of time doing that too, right? And a lot of this, the only thing I can miss from this in the conversation is just mindset, right? Next year is going to suck. It's going to be just as bad as it was this year. What's next year going to be like? Exactly what you said, right? We manifest our destiny, right? And it's that old saying, I think Henry Ford said something like that: if you don't think you can, you won't. And you have the opportunity to do it. That was a paraphrase, but
Kind of what your thoughts are.
all right, so Daniel, let's move on. Again, I just want to throw one more shout out because Charles wasn't here, I don't think, last week, and he is here this week. Charles coming out on fire, been in the business less than a year, and he's already on the board of it. He's a man. All right, so good job, John, Michelle, and Charles. One, what don't think, but again, yeah, the white horse with our belief system, and I'm not going to read through all of those, but the one we're focusing on, or the one that we witnessed kind of this week, is teamwork. The other one, everyone achieves more. And today, the winner is. Look at a nice KW luxury t-shirt when we see her next. And the reason why this cotton culture is that, it's really easy, I think, sometimes to sit there and think, hey, I'm an agent, it doesn't matter what's going on in my brokerage. Or, hey, I'm in the brokerage, I'm not getting necessarily involved in some of my agent's stuff, right? But ultimately, Susan has done really great things in the last couple of weeks, especially, but she always does, on really helping the Market Center continue to grow and continue to flourish. And one of the things I think that's really great about that is, hey, we don't need to necessarily recommend agents to join our company, but at the end of the day, does that help all of us? Yeah. When our company grows and our company thrives and is bigger, right? As an agent, sometimes maybe I get a little short-sighted and I don't think about that. But is it better for you or worse for you when you go on a listing presentation and there's more KW signs in the yards than anybody else? Yeah. Always, right? And so by helping the Market Center grow and continuing to grow, the Market Center gets healthier and stronger, and we get more of a presence in the community, and then that trades off or feeds off out to you guys. It makes your job easier as well too, right? So definitely great theme in the sense of really helping each other support each other, because that kind of leads into the last one that's on the white list. Best. We don't have success by ourselves. We achieve the best success through other people, right? So I just wanted to highlight that city today for something that's been really great. All right, Daniel. Actually, Jay, if you're ready to go, you can delay or whatever else. But Daniel said, yeah, you need a little bit more time, we can come back. All right, so Jay's still getting set up, so we're going to come back to Jay in a minute. But Jay is got an amazing presentation for you. I got to see him in action at the car conference a couple of weeks ago, and me being a tech guy and regional tech for the LA Coastal and the West LA regions, it was one of the more impressive things that I've seen technology-wise. So we'll come back to Jane in a bit. So closings, just want to congratulate Matt and Laura for their closing in RPD. Bree and Jewel for their closing in Irvine. Anna, great job. And then Rod has a property that he's got in Works. And then some new listings. Some is not here right now, but he's got a really nice one in Rolling Hills for Santa Cruz, 4,000 square foot monster. So if you got somebody that is looking for a great property in, whoa, man, you are just
acting up right now, sorry.
there we go.
You're acting up right now.
Daniel has to right? So great property, talks to, and actually looks at the lease listing because it's 15. I don't think you're gonna get 4,000 square foot property in only mills 15,000. Unfortunately, right? John would have bought it already. Okay. Next one. John, we want to talk about 1 second.
Yeah, it's a lease listing, 2-bed, 2-bath, laundry inside. It's a lower unit too, so it's available November 1st, but I'll usually earlier.
All right, next slide. Lisa Williams has one in Inglewood, 475 for looks like a little condo there. Next one. Michelle Velasco has one in Hawthorne on Augusta Lane, just a little under $1 million. I think this is the one she was talking about last week. So if you have some clients interested in Hawthorne, reach out to Michelle. And then Rocio and Michelle Paul are not here today, and so they have one on Shelburne and Torrance, about $1.5 million. I know Rocio is really excited about it, so if you have some questions on that one, make sure you reach out to Rocio or Michelle. And then Josh and Betty have a property on Tomley. Looks like another lease for just under 7,000, about 2,700 square feet. And that's it for the new listings. Some upcoming classes and events. So let's take a look at.
Can I just say my listing?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. So this one is going to be posted next week, but Maureen has a great new listing she's got too. So Maureen, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
It's going to be open tomorrow, Thursday, from 12 to 2. Brokers open 24710 via Belmonte. It's right on the border of Palos Verdes Estates and Hollywood Riviera Torrance. And it's 4 or 5 bedrooms. I can't. 3,700 square feet.
It's famous.
It's
If you want.
to get private level. Yeah, you want.
So you are for this week for all the great stuff.
14,000 square foot lot. It's one of the bigger lots at that area, and there's endless possibilities for ADUs. It has a warehouse right now under the house. That could be an ADU, and so just come Thursday and see.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds like a great property, so make sure you come and check it out and support Maureen. And where are we flipping over right now?
No, Thursday. I know.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Like that.
There we go.
165, no, it's a big problem.
That's a good problem.
It's city. No. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Looks like we're back on. Okay, so it's about how many so we want to make sure we're paying attention to. So Daniel, hit that slide. This is for you. Right? Yes. You talk about. We basically are starting next Monday. We're going to do a weekly Monday session. So we're calling it Momentum Makers, and basically all it is super simple. You come into the market center. This isn't going to be Zoom because I don't think the topic or the subject warrants being out in the market center. So really, in a nutshell, this is kind of like an accountability. So what we're going to do is we're going to share what our goals are. We're going to create strategies on how to make sure that we hit our goals. And then basically every week we're going to kind of come in and have a conversation about, hey, this is what our goal is, this is what we're going to do for achieving that goal this next week. And then the next week we'll come in and every person will share, hey, here's how I did, here's the things I said I was going to do, here's how I did, right? And then the rest of the group, if you aren't hitting your activities, I'm not talking about hitting your goals, you're not hitting your activities, everybody can share, hey, here are the challenges, or here are the struggles or the obstacles on why I didn't get done what I needed to get done. And then we'll collectively mastermind together on some strategies that maybe you could implement would help you avoid those challenges or get around to those challenges so we can be better. And then everybody will state kind of what their goals or activities are for the next week. And then we'll come back and do that again, right? Because at the end of the day, most agents know exactly what they need to do. The big challenge is actually getting them done. And one of the things that I know from experience is that we are really good at helping each other be accountable, but we're really, really bad at holding ourselves accountable. Because we'll always create excuses for ourselves where somebody else is like, man, at the end of the day, I don't want to go into a coaching session, or I don't want to go into the meeting, say that I was going to make 50 phone calls last week and I only did 5, right? So just that extra pressure. It's kind of like when I was a kid, right? A group of us would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning or 4:30 in the morning to go work out at 5 o'clock in the morning to go before school started. And back in those days, I'm a little old, so there wasn't really even cell phones were just starting to come out and about this. So nobody had, no teenagers had cell phones back.
That's $5 a minute.
And it was $5 a minute talking. So people have briefcases, phone inside. So nobody had that stuff. So I wasn't getting text from where the hell are you? But I knew that I had to wake up and not snippets. Because if I didn't, when I got to school, I was going to get it from my friends that were there, right? And so ultimately, I got up and didn't want to get up every morning. I did because I had some accountability in my life. Where I know that it would have been, hey, I'm really tired. Probably wouldn't have a good workout anyway. I'm gonna sleep for the next half an hour, right? If it was just up to me. So that's what this is really for. So then I'm making 1 o'clock, 1:30 every Monday here. No sleep on that one, because I don't think you can accomplish that without being physically fit. Okay. All right. Daniel, next one. We're doing a class on buyer presentations this week. A lot of us have listing presentations, but for the most part, a lot of us haven't really put together formalized buyer presentations, which we kind of need to now in this stage where we're asking buyers potentially to sign all this paperwork before they even start working for us or working with us. And we're asking them to potentially pay us. We can't just kind of fly by the seat of our pants, meet somebody in an open house and say, yeah, let's work together. Right? So we actually have to come up with a really good buyer presentation. So we're going to go over the content of having a great buyer presentation and really good conversation with our, right? This one is not going to be really tough to kind of like sit down and tour of a workshop rather than a class. And if you can't be kind of in groups and working on stuff together, it's going to be hard not to. So normally all of our stuff is Zoom. This particular 2 things aren't good. Okay. Any questions about that? I encourage you guys all to be here, especially if you don't have a physical buyer presentation. We're going to go over how to do that. right, Daniel, next one.
Plus it's gonna be food.
And there's gonna be food, so. Football pool, so we got our. Daniel. And the seven. Chance, congrats for winning this week. We got something for you. If you're on Zoom, I've got something for you when you make it back in. Again, this picks doesn't cost anything to play, but you can win prizes. And we're going to do a big prize, and we're going to do the Super Bowl style. So, last week of the season, you won the Super Bowl. There will be two left. There will only be two left. And so make sure it doesn't cost anything to play. Just need to make sure that you get yours 4 weeks into Daniel by Thursday at 12 p.m. So that you can get the Thursday game counted. We can't let you kind of like turn it in after Thursday when the game's already. Okay. All right. Ignite After Dark. This series is ending on Thursday, but we're going to launch in next quarter as well too. But if you want to hop into the last 2 sessions, or actually 3 sessions, so make it receive a negotiate offers is going on tonight. Get to the close and plan your future is tomorrow. And then some closing and growth strategies are on Thursday. This one is all on Zoom. This is not live. Practice not doing it. Group of national instructors are doing this one together. And so next quarter, we're actually going to have 2 options because I'm going to do live here in the class, and because I'm teaching for this, that group is letting our marketer do it for free rather than having to pay for it as far as that goes. So we'll be doing Ignite in person, and there's going to be options to the Ignite After Dark. Zoom if that's better for you guys. And I'll get information when I talk to them to get all of the materials on dates and things like that for you as well. Okay. This is really big one too. Brooke, our productivity coach, is going to be leading a monthly power hour. And guess they would win actually. Not yet. It's going to be right before 8 p.m. Right? So and basically, some example topics. We'll talk about things like open houses, how to adapt in our marketing strategy, negotiations, customer service tech tools, negotiation time management, a lot of role play. Because we really want to start doing more role play things. And then we'll have some guest speakers as well too. So the idea is to come in here, have some fun with the power hour, and then right after the power hour, we can go kind of like relax a little bit and have a good time down at the Red Onion for our monthly social. All right. So that'll be October 17th at 3 p.m. And can zoom into this as well this one, but we can't zoom in the Red Onion. So there's so we have our back to school one. So the theme of this happy hour this month is back to school. So that will be right after power hour. We'll all head down to Red Onion and have some good times. And last one I know was a little bit smaller because that was our first one, but it was really good, a lot of fun. And looking forward to man, you were a Dodger fan because look at that, right? So repping team I love. Even though I don't love the Dodgers. It's game day. It's game day. Right? You want to go to what time's the game? Today, it's at 7. And you're gonna be like having it on your screens in place, right? Oh yeah. If you want a great place to go watch the Dodgers game, you can go down to Robert's, the townhouse, sign an RPP and watch the game. Yeah, that's 6. We are having a tomorrow. 6 days live here. Right, and so if you have people that are looking to get into the real estate or real estate career or have questions, that'll be a good opportunity for them to come in and get some questions answered.
So it's Thursday.
It should be Wednesday. It is 10/9, so today's date. I messed up on this.
Oh no.
All right. And then we'll do our thing for a minute, and then I think Jay will be ready to go after that.
Cool. Good morning, everybody. school week. Here, let's talk over. Oh, so first, really, shout out to Tim Lesser, I'm not sure if he's on, and then his partner Sophie Shelton, and John Morris. It's a new buyer team that was on board in the past 2 or 3 weeks, I'm not sure, but I think it happened on a Tuesday. They had a buyer consult for me to help them with the client on Thursday. We had them in contract by Monday, and we were clear to close in 7 days. So when I say clear to close, I'm talking appraisal, final loan approval, everything, and we don't close escrow for another 25 days. So my point in sharing that with you guys is not all the time do we need something to close inside of 7 days, right? We don't need organized chaos, it's not necessarily always needed. But the reason why US agents like cash offers more people like, oh, that's is because the biggest variable in the transaction is what? The lender, right? And so if you have more control over that, then the easier things go. So for us, meaning myself and my team, we always operate with the understanding that timing is of the essence, always putting who first. Who do we put first? Agent, right? Because by default, if we do that, then turning out fine outcomes is just a natural byproduct of what we do. So now Tim and Sophie can focus on the next client, just knowing that this is already done. That's what we like to do for you guys, and I thought that was a great just slide for them. As soon as they came on, we were able to do this, and I was super happy with Jason, my next. If you guys don't know him, he's a mirror to me and helps me get things done. And together, we were really decent. So what were we going to talk about this morning? It kind of correlates, right? So in the strategy session with the client, they were like, hey, you know, I'm not sure I can buy. What do you think about home prices? And so the latest case shiller home price index report came out, and it's considered as the gold standard measuring appreciation, not inflation, appreciation. And it showed that on a month-over-month basis, that property prices increased by 0.2%, and on an annual basis was 5% nationally. I know some of you in this room like to hear more specifically what's happening with Los Angeles, not nationally. So do you guys think that Los Angeles appreciated at a higher pace or lower pace than that? Okay, tell me why. Come on.
Faster here.
We're moving faster here? Why do you think we're moving faster?
The demand is high.
Demand is higher. You get a $5 lottery ticket. Hey, guys. So what are the 3 rules of real estate? You guys heard me say this before? And you guys know 3 rules of real estate. Okay. Location. What does that mean? We're the #1 state in the union for population. We're the 5th largest economy in the entire world, and #3. When you take Los Angeles, Orange, and Riverside and San Bernardino counties combined together, top 20 major metropolitan areas with density of population, we have more people than 43 other states' total population. Now I know you're not going to memorize that. You want that tagline? You want me to share that with you? Text me. I will text it to you. Email me. I will email it to you. It's great to help clients move from conjecture into action, along with this visual. So Los Angeles, to answer, yes, it is higher than the national average of 5%. It's actually 7.32%. But I'm going to stick with the national average and say 5%. And I know that sometimes we work with people that are purchasing homes at like 1.5 million, 2 million, even 5 million, maybe even 500,000 in some cases, right? For this example, it's 900,000. Someone was purchasing a $900,000 home and they put 10% down, $90,000 in 1 year's time. That is a return on their investment of 50%. So should I wait to buy for another year? Is what Tim is asking. The answer is clearly no. Because if you have your money sitting in a savings account for a year's time at 4.5%, you're gaining $4,050. But if you put your 10% down on the purchase of a home, which by the way, is a full in, you don't get to live in a savings account, that increases exponentially to $45,000. Why? Because it's not just on your down payment, you're also using the leverage of the bank. That loan you took, that's what's helping you have it grow so much. So this visual shows that appreciation after 7 years, what would be the return on my initial investment of $90,000, including closing costs of $15,000, and including the cost of the sale of the property in 7 years? That's a 433% return on their investment. This shows the stats of what it has been historically for appreciation in Los Angeles County, and then also what is predicted to happen in the future. And we co-brand with information. I use trees and filter just to. Well, because she asks for these for me all the time, so anytime you guys want this stuff, just let me know, I'm happy to do this. They're really great pictures. Yeah, for sure. So in the next slide, this also takes into consideration not just appreciation, but it takes into consideration how much they also gain on their own mortgage balances than someone else's. Really great visual. So after a period of 7 years, or actually this one shows 8 years, this person is going to go appreciation gain of 782,000. How much do they pay down their own mortgage balances as opposed to someone else's? It's 40,000, and this is their total equity position. And this will show you again historical as well as forecasted trends. And again, some people might say, well, how is it that home prices are going to continue appreciating at that pace? A lot of people just can't afford housing now. You guys, Mark Twain's the best. They use this quote all the time. History does not repeat itself, but it often rhymes, right? We'll talk about that in just one quick second. After I show you this third slide, again, all of this gets co-branded with your info. So this is an example of a refi. I should have put a purchase on here for buying and selling, right? We're not doing finances. We're going to do those, right? But I can also share with your clients over the cost of delay. If they were to wait to purchase a home, they think that interest rates are going to continue coming down. I want to wait a year. You guys, I can tell you anytime I've charted this out in Los Angeles and Riverside County, that the appreciation always outweighs the decrease in interest rate. So waiting is going to end up costing you more than if you were to make a move now to whoever said it earlier. What is it? Marry the house, stay the rate, divorce the rent, right? So those are the 3 slides. Now, last thing I want to close with is, how do you guys think interest rates are doing right now? Anyone else? They went up. They went up. You know why I didn't hand out the laminate like I do at the beginning of every month today? Because of the laminate that I have is trash. It was 5.875%, not more than 10 days ago. And interest rates increased by a half point to 0.625%. Really short period of time. And so I think that in agents, what is the most common thing that you're trained to ask? More even importantly, your clients, what are they trained to ask? What's the interest rate? For you agents, they might say, what's the price of this house? What they're really saying is when they ask what the price is of a home, it's how am I going to afford this, right? And for interest rates is, again, what's my payment? That matters more than what interest rates are doing. They will go up and they will go down, but on a trend over a horizon of time of the next 2.5 years, they will continue to go down. All of the forecasts that I had shared with you at the last meeting are still true. They will hold in that interest rates will continue to decrease. Not in a straight line. They will have some movement up and down, right? But right now, what's happening is we have the election cycle. And what's bad news is good news. What's good news is bad news. Everything's upside down, opposite, because of the election. So the job report that just came out last week, it's really awesome. That's really bad for the markets because interest rates can't come down when an economy is super hot. What do you think is going to happen after the election? The numbers are going to come out more realistic. They're going to be less perfect, less amazing. They're going to start to watch. I'm telling you right now, you'll know what that means. Interest rates are going to. So I'm here for you any way that I can be, not only to teach you on the finance side, but also to help your clients move from conjunction to action, help make moves that are important for their family, and how they're relating all this back to why they're talking with you and me in the first place. You guys always know that I'm as far away from you as. Yeah. Okay, so caravan, if you guys want to join us, I do it once a month. I bring a 15-passenger van and we go check out some houses and kind of change it up a little bit, made it a little more exciting too on the inside of the van. We have fun between houses. So if you want to come partake in it, then sign up with Daniel. We'll be here at like 11 o'clock on the 29th, and then we'll be up for lunch.
Well,
Guys. Thank you.
you know, Dustin said something. Gene Rivers. So if you don't know Gene, Gene's one of the top agents in the country. He also owns multiple market centers and is probably the top instructor for Keller Williams University. If you ever get a chance to read and one thing he always says in a lot of the stuff he teaches now is about building wealth. And Dustin said something that I want to like drive home a little bit more. Is one of the things Gene brings up is if I go and invest $100,000 in stock, what's my investment? 100 grand. Right, and if I get a 10% return on that, how much money?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, if I got a 10% return, what am I? What's that? Got $102,000. The cool thing that doesn't exist anyplace else is real estate, and as Dustin mentioned, I can get a mortgage. If I basically say buy $1 million house with a tip of $100,000 down or $100,000 initial investment, and my house goes up by 10%, how much do I make? Make $100 grand. You guys rather have 10 grand or 100? So those are the things that we need to be thinking about, not only for ourselves, but educating our clients as well too. You know, I have a great friend, and I'm going to try to I had the idea with us to talk about this, who's in DC, and one of the things that his team does is basically they help buyers and buyers buy a home, and then when they buy it, then they basically meet with them frequently, right? To educate them on how to get started in real estate investing, and they turn all of their buyers into investors. And then even go so far as to like they'll do joint projects with their clients to buy apartment buildings and things like that. So they're helping their clients create wealth, and in addition to that, what else are they doing? And they're getting referrals from those clients. Because think about it, I'm at a party and I go in there and I'm looking for an agent, and Daniel says, hey, I know this guy who's really great agent, help me buy a house, process is super easy, that's amazing. Cool. But then Joel tells me, hey, you know what? My agent not only helped me buy a house, I didn't think I was going to even be able to buy a house. But like within the last 2 years, I've actually acquired 2 more investment properties, which I never thought that I was going to be able to do. And now I'm earning the X amount of dollars in passive income from that, and then my portfolio is gone up by this. Whose agent am I going to call? Joel's by fault, right? So it's a way to really get those referrals, and if I do that for you, or you can never use each other, I got you on a lot for that, right? All right, Daniel, let's go, because I want to make sure that we have a good chunk of time at the end for Jay. So let's get through the rest of the stuff really quick. This is your cue.
Hey everybody, just a reminder that we are having the Haunted Hill Halloween party. Scan that QR code right now, and that'll take you directly to RSVP link. We want to make sure we have enough food and drinks and prizes and fun. You'll see in the RSVP link that Jose from Elite Credit is actually going to give the winner of the costume contest a flat screen TV. So that's a really exciting addition to the party. We'd love for you to come dressed up. If you don't want to dress up, please still come. Just have fun with us. Bring the family. We're gonna have pumpkins for you guys to take home as well. And in honor of spooky season, the property taxes are actually out. So that's another throw it out. We'll mask that spooky thing with some fun. So just another touch that you can use for your clients, you know, buyers that maybe you have this year, make sure that they got their tax bill or where the taxes are due if they were mortgaged. So it's just a good touch this time of year, but they're available online. So that's it for today, and we can't wait to see you guys at the end of the month at the party.
Which is why I count the grades. I don't even care what my tax bill is. All right, so the QR code on there, if you guys want to scan it, I really like to over the next couple of weeks. Want to start going over helping create business plans for everybody, and it all starts with what? No. No, you said it earlier. What is it? Big why, right? And so knowing why we want to do the things we want to do. Hey, I want to sell, you know, I want to make 500 grand this year. Cool. What are you going to do with it? Right? So that way we can really get focused in on, hey, what is the next 12 months? Looking at 2025, for me at the end of the year to say, hey, this was a really great year and I accomplished things that I wanted to do. I bought the things I wanted to buy. I invested in the things I wanted to invest in. I paid debt down to the stuff I wanted to pay down. I supported these charities or these people and their causes as well too. I want you to really think about, hey, what does a great year look like for me? And then the next step after that is going to be, okay, cool, how do we fund it? Right? And so this worksheet is by a maps coach named Gordon Freed, who's one of the best maps coaches for Keller Williams. Has a 2-page list with a lot of questions on there to help you identify, hey, what am I talking about and what is my big why and what do I want to do? So I'd really like you guys to work on getting that done. Because once we have that, we can start helping you to build a plan of action. Make it happen. Okay? All right. A couple other things and then we'll get to Jake. Thought I took that link off. There we go. Jason Abrams, head speaker in real estate, is going to be joining me on October 25th for our morning producers mindset. So it's Friday, October 25th, 8 a.m. You guys won't have to be on there, right? Because if this is, Jason's probably the #3 guy at all of Keller Williams, and getting him to come in is a really, really big deal. He's not physically going to be here, but this is like a really, really big deal, right? Yeah, exclusive just for us. Doesn't hurt that Jason's a friend of mine, so I basically twisted his arm and told me he had to join us. Yeah. Best guy in real estate probably ever here, maybe outside of here.
And it's funny.
And it's fun. But he knows more about real estate and what's going on in the field, probably than anybody. Jason does all day long every day, is talking to the top agents in the country. And so this is a really special occasion for us. So make sure you join us on the 20th. Okay. I also wanted to put this up as well. A lot of people have been talking about, hey, I need to practice with my dialogues and scripts and role play and all of that other good stuff. Our local master is Richard Chung. He's out of our office in Long Beach. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8:30, right after the mindset call, he does a virtual session. They talk about dialogues, what to say in certain situations. We'll do breakout groups so that you guys can practice your role plays. So if you feel like you need more confidence in having a great conversation with people, make sure that you tune into this. Okay, that gives you that's the Daniel has it in our calendar, but that the QR code is the link to Zoom if you guys want to save that. Okay. Birthdays, and then we'll wrap it up with Jake. So happy birthday to Rodrigo, and then Camille has a birthday as well too. Adrian Elise, who's one of our newer agents.
It's birthday today.
Yeah, Adrian Lopez, and that's for the birthdays. So Daniel, go make sure that we can get the Jay's Zoom set up so that you can demo this. Want you guys pay attention, your minds are going to get blown. This is, like I said, one of the best technology products I think I've seen in a long time that I think helps us for real estate. So Jay, I'll let you take it away.
All right, thanks, John, appreciate it. Thank you for those kind words. Are you PV? How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Okay, we're gonna make this. They can see me. I'm gonna share. I can hear you.
Yes. Did you already log in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Good to go.
Let's make this. Synchronized. How you guys doing in Zoom land? Hope you're I have on Zoom so they can hear me, right? Okay, so I'm gonna share a screen. And I'm gonna talk about something today about lead prospect. I met John at California Association of Realtors. We had a great chat. And I've seen a couple of you. Thank you, Daniel, again, for reaching out and connecting with me. So let's talk a little bit. We got a short period of time, so I'm not going to do a whole workshop. We do tons of these across offices, across KW market centers, across the country. But I'm going to do a redacted short version of this about lead gen. How agents are getting leads. We do tons of training at offices, mostly over Zoom. I live in Redondo. I'm the director of the company, so I happen to be able to come here in person. Okay, so we're going to talk about the ultimate technique to do lead gen with AI. Who's learning things about AI? That's all the buzz. AI, AI. But this is the #1 way agents are actually leveraging AI. So my name is Jay with Pivo. Who knows Pivo here? Pivo is this little AI robot right here. This little robot connects to your phone, turns your phone into a marketing machine. NAR says every single agent needs to have one of these to recession-proof your business. All the brokerages we partner with, Tier 1 partners, with RE/MAX, EXP, Coldwell Banker, all the Anywhere franchises, Berkshire Hathaway wants to this is the hand of every single agent, almost every single state association in Georgia. I just spoke at Texas, I just spoke and introduced Lauren to you. We were both keynote speakers at Idaho, Georgia, Florida, etc. We're here. Look at all these people. We're here talking about KW. What do you guys do to get this? What do you guys do to get this? Hold on, open house. What else? Videos. Good. I like. What else? Social media. Okay. Zoom. If you want to chime in, you guys can chime in. What else do you guys do? You guys do any of these things? Give me some hints. Cold call, door knock. Agents are still doing that. Canvassing, newsletters. Right? I don't know if you're creative, but I think so. Yes. You guys know. You guys have been doing the same damn thing for the last 50 years. My mom was a top producing agent years ago. I used to do all over a farm. 1 mile radius is there 721 park we did office. I used to strap a backpack on myself, skateboard, and pass out all the flyers. Throw away all the flyers after 1 block. Oh, I did my job. Hung out with my kids, you know, with my friends for a couple hours. So agents have been doing the same thing. You guys see this? In the South Bay, I see this everywhere. Cost benefits, yeah, it still happens. Agents still putting their beautiful face on a bench. What about this? Shopping for your bill, getting eggs right here. You know. Bonds, Albertsons, Gelson's, Silstein, Sherry Pearlstein's beautiful mug staring right at you. Hey, contact me. Still the agent doing shopping cart. What about this? You guys doing advertisements? Church newsletters, newspapers, flyers. So I'm in Redondo. I get about 5 to 10 pieces of direct mail or flyer on my doorstep every week from those. Like in our neighborhoods here, in my neighborhood, there's agents that are diamond does every 2 blocks with real estate. Not all and text today. Amazing. Okay. Beautiful picture of themselves on a flyer. 20 years ago, I never recognized it.
Right.
In real life. Okay. Contact me. I'm the local market agent. What are people's status? Who is flyers? Put them all together with my culture, your coupons out of touch. I never give it any thought. So agents are still doing this. Now you want to hop on the digital bandwagon. Who has a website?
Well, everybody has a website, but the KW is their website.
That's what we're doing with KW. Yeah, everyone has a website. Everyone should have a website. It's cheap, it's inexpensive. KW hooks you up. Connect with the IDX. People can go on an awesome fancy website, search for homes, right? How many buyers do you think hop on a real estate agent's website and search for homes? Very, very low. We do tons of studies with NAR together. We're out of the REACH program. But we do these studies. Very few buyers. Now, your sphere of influence does, because you're doing sphere of influence marketing. Bon, Katie Cole, whatever platforms you're using, you're targeting and hitting sphere of influence, right? You're doing all of these things. Great, they're going on your website. You have a lot of existing people that go on your website in your network. You have new clients, new prospects, right? So, what are you going to do? You're going to try to drive traffic. Go to a social media class. Go invest some money in Facebook ads, or buy some Zillow leads, Google ads, buy or inorganic traffic to your website. I'm here to tell you don't do it. Digital marketing for close to 30 years. Real estate agents who do this, majority of agents will not see a return on investment. It's very low. Cost of acquiring a consumer online to drive traffic inorganically, very expensive. Extremely competitive to buy keywords in your market. In this one, so don't do it. So Jay, I'm not on a bus bench. I can't get on a flyer. You don't want me to do farming. You don't want me to do cold call, door knock. What the heck do I do this year? We're training agents to do one thing. You can do all of those things you want. Okay, and there are some things that you can do that have anomalies that can generate some results. But the number one thing agents are doing right now to get unlimited leads is to create digital content. Okay. You're going to make little commercials every day, 15 seconds. I don't use the word video. I'm saying videos. But I don't use a keyword because when I see the video next in the back, you'll see agents next. Okay. I'm not good at video. I don't look good on camera. I'm camera shy. I don't know what to say. Okay. But agents need to be doing this. I'm going to talk to you about the virtual farming technique that we're training agents. They're getting unlimited leads for free. If you Just do this for 15 seconds. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna start off number one by building awareness. Building awareness means letting everyone know who you are and what you do, without the expectation of a return. That starts with making content. You're gonna make one little piece of content commercial every single day. Ideally, you should do it before. You're like, Jay, what? I don't, you want me to make a little video every single day? I do one video. I hate the way I'm trying to save STD. I'm trying to door knock. I'm doing all of these things I've been doing for years. Driving around like an unpaid volunteer showing hoops all day long. How in the world am I going to do this? Well, that's where this little device comes in, this little AI device. So I'm going to stop sharing screen. I'm going to share with you my phone screen, right? So you can take a look how this works. So this is, hopefully my phone pops up. Good. This is a little AI boat next to your phone. And what it does is you slap on your phone, and this little device is your videographer. It is going to make all of your content. Everywhere I go, this robot is going to make my video. So agents, what they do is they put this in their briefcase or backpack, their purse every single day, pop it out, throw on their phone and on for free. And what the first thing you're going to do is property walkthrough videos. Who does property walkthrough videos? Got to do property walkthrough videos. Branding 101. You guys need to do it because if someone searches for your name, John Smith, KW Real Estate, your list probably won't pop up on the first, second, third, fifth page, right? But what will? Your videos, your social channels will. Your YouTube videos are going to automatic SEO in prime time because Google owns YouTube. So you're going to make your property walkthrough videos. From now on, I don't know any videographers. Hopefully I'm not insulting. Find the videographer. That's so good. Pop this out in the middle of every home you go to. Hey guys, I'm at a caravan day here, KWPV. I'm bringing properties the moment it hits the market, guys. 123 Main Street just came on the market. $1.9 million, hot commodity. I'm going to walk you through this, and we're going to tour this bad boy. This little device locks and cocks and makes all of my content auto zooms. I can teach the robot. I can say, come here, it'll auto zoom, follow me around the property. Makes your content, loads to YouTube, click of a button. Okay, when someone's searching, load and watch. People are going to watch the videos. I trained rookie agents just got their license 3 months ago. Okay, I tell them every single week, go to the MLS, find 2 active listings, go there, make a property walkthrough video for 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. That's all you need. They get so many flipping leads. They just got the license, guys. Okay, because perception is reality. People think people have the least amount of reservation doing business with someone they just met online now. 30 years ago, if I were to hire a real estate agent, John would take me, have to break bread with me, shake hands. I got to see them, meet them several times. Now, people think you're an expert because they see you all the time. So property walkthrough videos, number 1. Number 2, you're going to make 15-second commercials every day on what? Our team does hashtag research. The only company that's partnered with the majority of the online platforms, LinkedIn, Snapchat, you name it. Okay, we know what's trending at any given time, and we're just going to feed that topic right to your phone. Every single day, you're going to get a script right onto your telephone, you're right onto the phone. Right now, real estate, Federal Reserve cuts trending right now. We know what's trending viral. What's your name?
Maureen.
Maureen, every day. You're going to make your cup of coffee, and we're going to say, Maureen, right now, in the next hour, right by now, I'm going to trend and say this. We deliver the script right to your phone, and all you're going to do is read. 5, 4. You're not going to make a video, you're just going to read. Hey guys, Jay here with another hot real estate tip. As first-time home buyers, understanding the Federal Reserve rate cuts can significantly impact your purchasing power. When the Federal Reserve lowers interest rates, mortgage rates quickly follow suit, making home loans so much more affordable. Just happened 2 weeks ago, guys. This is your opportunity to hop on the fence, secure a low monthly payment, allowing you to buy more homes for your budget. Moreover, lower rates can enhance the chances of getting approved with a mortgage. You're just going to read. You're not going to think. You're not going to come up with something on your own. You're not going to try to doll yourself up because I'm not looking at myself, looking at the font. And all you're going to do is read every day what we give you and tell you for 15 seconds. Watch what it does. It creates the video for me, obviously no words. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click a couple buttons, it's gonna fix my eyes, make sure my eyes are fixated on the audience. It's gonna trim my video, it's gonna do my entire video editing without anything. So this little device, this little robot now is your videographer. It's your video editor, because it's gonna edit it without you doing the thing. It's also your social media sidekick, your graphic artist. I can select whatever subtitles I want. I click a button, I want this subtitle. Boom. All I'm doing is clicking buttons. I'm not doing anything. This thing is magically creating. I want this. I want it on Reels. I want it everywhere. I click next. I want my logo on here. I click on this. All I'm doing is clicking buttons. You're going to come to our training because we're giving KW free training for life every Monday. You hop on Zoom and learn. We're the only company. We want Vendor of the Year, 3 years in a row at California Association. Every single association, I promise that NAR will never, ever abandon you. You're going to come and you're going to learn. Click on a button, guess what it did? It automatically created my subtitle. I didn't do anything. It recognized my voice, creates my subtitles like I'm a social media or a content or a video pro. I didn't do anything. I just clicked the button. And I click next.
Does it Photoshop at all?
Photoshop everything, whatever you want. Yes, absolutely. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I can click on my logos. I can add all my logos. You can create all your logos with taglines or DRE number, whatever you want. Click a button. Add your logo right here, it's going to automatically create your content. Now, here's the important thing. Every single day you do this, we're going to show you a geo-censored market. You're in PV, you're in Rolling Hills, you're in San Pedro, you're down in Redondo, you're in the Riviera, whatever your market is, you're going to segment and geo-fence the neighborhood. I click a button on the very bottom, click share. It's going to automatically start algorithmically posting and dropping your content in your market feeds. Buyers and sellers. We're optimizing your visibility every day. They're going to watch whatever content that you have, whatever tip you're giving. Maybe 10:30 tomorrow, I give you a script. You just read about a 10:31 exchange, whatever it is. Watch what else it does. I connect, post to social channels. This will also connect to every single one of my online channels, whatever you want. Your Twitter, you got a YouTube channel, you're gonna come to our training. You don't have a TikTok account, 15 seconds. You don't have a YouTube channel, come to our training. We're gonna get you one, 15 seconds, easy. We're gonna get all of these platforms. Jay, I don't know how to use these platforms. I'm not here to train you how to use the platform. You're gonna leverage this to generate leads. You're gonna create an account. You're gonna connect every one of these literally within seconds. And watch this. It says, do you want this posted everywhere to be seen? I said, yes, next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This thing will post. This thing automatically, through our AI robot, writes my captions, writes my hashtags, emojis, and posts you everywhere. You don't do a dang thing. This is your social media snippet. You just do 15 seconds of reading. Click a couple buttons, walk away, enjoy your day, because this little device did everything for you, including your social posts, including optimizing your captions, your visibility. I have agents now, KW agents, all they do, they spend one day, an hour a day there, they're kicking it. They go in here, generate scripts, which is just automatically generating scripts. They're doing 10, 20 videos in one shot. And then you click on schedule your whole entire month. Every single post schedule, this thing is your social media sidekick. It's as if you hired an assistant for $5,000 a month. This little robot will schedule and post with captions automatically for you the time you specifically specify. That's all it's going to do.
So that means that you don't.
Excuse me? There it is. Click a button. You don't like it? Let our AI robot rewrite. You can edit it, you can change it, you can do whatever you want. Now, let me go through a couple
Well,
of
the
things.
video like how would you like to change positions? Like you're walking around. So what if I want to remove you walking from here to here? Just all of a sudden, thing.
Yeah. You can do time lapses, you can do all of these effects, very easy. I click a button, I can click translate here. Who speaks different languages? What other languages? So you want? Okay. Click a button here, it'll translate to any language you want. You want your captions to Spanish, you speak English, great. You're speaking in Spanish, you want to translate to Portuguese, great, we'll do it for you. You target a Chinese community, writes it in Chinese for you. You click a button, it automatically does it for you.
Just make sure you speak that language.
I'm gonna show you real quick one more thing. I go in here to our AI magic scriptwriter. Every day now agents just get really good at this. I'm training 85-year-old agents. This EXP to do this. They don't know what they're doing, but they do it every day. Their grandkids are like, Grandpa, what are you doing online? They do this every single day. They make a cup of coffee. They do their little every single day. Okay, they don't know what they're doing, but they do it. After a month or two, they're so damn busy, they're passing out leads in their office. Now, watch this. I'm gonna go in here. Give me a hot topic right now that you want to share with your audience. Hot topic.
Home appreciation,
Home appreciation. What about it?
it's gone up, that's 7.3.
Gone up. Okay, I'm gonna click tap to start. Listen, I'm just gonna talk to my system. I'm gonna talk to my system. Tips on improving your property and staging it as a seller in Palos Verdes to maximize your property value in Espanol. I'm just making something up right now. I can say any language I want. It's gonna think, it's gonna tap in, boom, 5 scripts, optimize most trending in that language. And I click on it, I say, I love this script, this is great, perfect. I look at it, it's gonna generate it. Okay, this is cool. I click shoot, boom. Now it's gonna track me and I'm just reading. All I'm going to do is read what this tells me because it's the friendliest thing. It's gonna make it, and you're everywhere you see. It makes it so visible. Virtual farming. You can farm, or you can spend literally less than 30 seconds doing virtual farming so buyers and sellers can see you, because the average human being spends how long on this device? 6 to 10 hours a day. This is walking billboard. You don't need to be on a flyer, a bus bench, or a building. This is a walking billboard. People are on YouTube, texting, constantly on this device. If they see you, and studies have shown, if they see you, your clients see you for 15 seconds a day on this impressive, that will be insane. Your sphere of influence, our agent sphere of influence, is growing faster than they ever have before. Your little coach while you're sleeping. You're building relationships with people that you don't know. What is sphere of influence, Mark? People that you know. Markets, people you know. My definition is squeezing every ounce glass of blood from your previous clients, scanning them, reminding them, especially your family and friends. Hey, we're real estate, everyone knows you. Most people's sphere of influence. If you want to compete in this game, it's highly competitive and volatile market. You need new clients, new people in your database. This is the #1 way to do that. Okay, so let me stop share. And I'm going to wrap this.
Is it only focused on those in other areas?
Anything. Great question. I can absolutely script. I want the top 10 tips, for whatever. I want gardening tips. I want, give me the recipe for the best pasta bolognese sauce. This thing generates, and you just talk about anything. I have a 3-to-1 ratio. 2 to 3 personal for 1. I go to real estate agents, social media. I see property walking video, real estate listing video, real estate video, listing video, and everything is real estate. You're going to get punished for that. What you need to do is build a relationship talking about something other than real estate. Every once in a while, okay, so you're going to create brand awareness. I'm going to end by showing you this real quick. This little same robot. I put this on my phone. You got a listing coming out already, property. Go to this middle of any house in the middle of a room. And all you're going to do is go to our house, hit one button, this thing's going to scan the room. It's going to go 360 scan of any home in less than 15 seconds each room. Watch what it does on screen. It's going to automatically generate all your property choice. Just using the same robot, because this robot now is your virtual tour creator. In 1 minute, it's going to automatically generate your full 3D dollhouse of any property. Literally 1 minute. It takes our computer vision down slide off walls, stitches things in 1 minute flat. Yeah, usually, we'll scan it initially, we'll show you. And then in another few minutes, this thing automatically will create your fully measured schematic floor plans with measurements and square footage of any home, where the matter where all the agencies are switching, because we don't charge you any money for this. All free. No monthly fees, no subscription, no monthly dues ever. We're the only company that will not nickel and dime you. You get all your tours for free, 100% for free. No monthly fees, no subscription. We give you an unlimited hosting account. Matterport, who knows that? Expensive, $4,000 camera, lug it around, plus you got. You hire a videographer to do this, $300 per property. This, so easy, same robot that's going to blast you and market you out every single day, that's all your tours on the fly. Branded, unbranded, click a button, you can load this to any MLS in the country, load it to Zillow, fully Zillow compatible, fully Zillow 3D home compatible. Load it to your website from there to go to medfinbuilder.com and we'll show you how to use this. It is so easy. You're just taking, I mean, people are like freaked out, agents like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Maybe thousands of dollars for my tours, all for free, no monthly fees. I have agents taking thousands of tours a year and floor plans a year for free. So you don't even need to use a cloud panel or Rico Theta or a Matterport or you know QB or your charge floor plan. Everything here is free. Quick question.
Yeah, do you have any, you guys have any KW discounts for people who are interested in that?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I'm gonna end here. What I want to do is, and we're at a lot of KWs that we do trainings. We'll schedule with John and Daniel. We'll do another workshop training. Anyone who has a chemo device, learn and use, and then we'll show you all how the chemo breakers.
Is that the people?
Yes, you just buy it one time. No. You can go to Amazon, partner with Amazon, partner with Amazon. We have a lot of kids. We have a lot of, don't buy that one. Don't buy that one. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to, okay, let me show you. It's my first contact. For those of you guys on Zoom, screenshot this contact. This is my contact information. Whole entire kit. It comes with a carrying case, tripod, the pod, the robot, remote control, 2 mounts, all of our apps. Remember our free Monday trainings for life. You're going to use this promo code on KWPalos.com, KWPalos. Okay. Now, normally this is on sale. This whole entire package, people think it's thousands of dollars. Matterport just to do the tours, it's $4 grand for their equipment. This whole thing is $699. You look online on Amazon, you find the kids because real estate is actually not our biggest. Sports is. You have kids, grandkids that play sports, put this in the middle of a soccer, basketball field, hockey, volleyball, whatever it is. This AI factory player, you enjoy the game, and this thing makes the most baddest highlight reels you've ever seen in your life. So #1 in sports, we have 300,000 tier 1 social media influencers, TikTokers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, make all their dance skate videos, all this hand-free, tons. Sports lighting, huge. All of those are for kids, those they don't promise you. They don't have the advanced motor and the calibrated computer vision to do all of their real estate specific content. So you have to, if you want to you have to look for the more commercial edition. That pod alone is $500. So this whole entire kit, $699 normally on online. I'm going to honor the price for John. We did a show special, and I have a KW corporate special. I'm giving $200 off. So instead of $299, it's going to be $499. Okay, for the whole kit. Remember, no monthly fees ever. Buy it one time, come to our training. You are going to learn how to like thousands and thousands and thousands of agents who are dominating their markets just doing this. Most of our agents are whittling down their marketing budgets to $0. They don't spend on all the other stuff that they do, and they just focus on this because they're going to see their CRMs just blow up with buyers and seller inquiries. But the prompts we give you every day are going to encourage and going to entice buyers and sellers to just pick up the phone and ask for a question. Okay, because again, we're changing the way that you guys are actually doing outreach. Because you can do proactive outreach, solicit, right? I have a slide on here, I can show it. Where do you think real estate agents rank the list of professions in terms of in terms of confidence?
In terms of what?
In terms of ethics and trust and value. Top 5. Nurses, doctors, pharmacists, teachers. Hey, this slide, because it's never been, it's not changing. But we're very smart. Slightly higher than the use cost. That's what we're going to do. You know why? You know why? Very interesting. This is because the way you guys have written. The way you guys market. It's very, a lot of agents were good, they're very forceful. You're sending out your spends, you're bombarding me with things, right? Now they're spamming and cold calling, getting someone in the Philippines calling me all the damn time. You want to get listening on your, no, okay? And so aggressiveness in terms of how they're perceived. This needs to stop, this needs to change. Just do passive marketing and let this thing last. A lot of people who want to contact you because they're domain expert. They trust you in what you say. You're pushing this in their face, right? Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Clarification. So that's the vice, what I'm saying. But then what about all this content feeding and scripts you give? Is that a monthly subscription?
No, now, if you have subscriptions, higher level AI pro subscriptions, if you want high def 4K video, little subscription. High def is just something that you're throwing on video, you're doing, you're stitching with your drone video for your property walkthroughs. Very, very high def. Now, some phones have 4K capabilities. You switch it on instead of 1080, do high def. Okay, simple one. You average agents don't do that. Okay. Another subscription we just launched 3 weeks ago. NAS is going to upend the entire industry in terms of how you guys do marketing. So, what's your name? Janet. Janet, busy every day, but we're throwing scripts at her. God, she's got FOMO. I got to do a video on this, but she's still every day. But you've done a few videos on her forward. So she's going to go in there. She said, like, Janet, I want myself in a blue navy suit saying this thing is a deep thing of you. Looks like very cool, Janet. Talking, hey guys, Janet, wearing a out. She just 1 step. Every day, she just auto-generate. It's scary. But you know what? Let it be scary, don't make some money. We just want AI to go people to the office. And that has a little $8, $15 a month if you want. If you don't want, just use the basic we'll wrap down to the script and do all of your video. Okay. Whole entire thing again comes with a carrying case. The carrying case is right there. Tripod, pod, 2 mount for your YouTube videos, social media, another mount for your captors, for all your 3D tours. Remote control charger. Our apps. Doesn't come with a mic. You can buy a mic. You buy our mic, get a really good one, or you can get one. Like 100 bucks. Yeah, 20, 30 bucks. Get a lavalier mic. $130 is one of the best voice canceling long distance mic. No dongle required. Anyone you buy on Amazon, it's going to have a little thing that you got to clip on here. Ours, I get 50% off for KW Max and so my contact information here is you can contact me. I'm giving you $200 off, and that's a special thanks to John. Special thanks to Daniel for being here. And I've never been at this office. I'm going to give you an extra discount. Okay, so normally $6.99, $4.99. I'm giving out an extended KW corporate discount, and then anyone who buys today, I'm going to give them another, I don't know, $50 off, whatever it is. I'm going to throw some additional things. So if you guys want to chat with me, I'm here. If you guys want to get it, I'm here. I don't want to take too much time, John. I'm here if you have any questions. If you want to kind of play around with this, experiment with this, I'm here. Every phone, Android, iPhone, download the app. You're going to come to our training. Remember, our training is worth 20 grand. We're giving you free training for life, KW. You just come in and learn. People are like, oh, I'm not that tech savvy. There's a learning curve I want to go through. How do I do it? Do I do this instruction manual? How do I learn? You're going to come to an open office hours every Monday also on Zoom live. We're not hiding behind an instruction manual. You're going to come in and ask as many questions as you want every single week, and we're going to guide
We get it for John.
Yes. It's scary that I mentioned where I live, but. Oh, the training is on Zoom. But what I am going to do, because I'm in the South Bay, so KW, West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, a bunch of KWs, not just KWs, we work with other companies as well. We train your competitors, so that's why I'm back in this. I will spend time with John, and I personally will promise to do a training specifically for you guys here.
People plus, people play, people tour.
A pod, people play, people, there's 3 apps, you're gonna download the apps, that's the way to work with a pod. Social media, the video app, and the tour is the one to do all of your.
Yeah, flash, people play.
People plus play, yeah. For those of you on Zoom, contact me, I don't even. Zoom. Contact me, you can go to peoplerealestate.com. Don't go to people.ai, that's our consumer, like horse riders, sports, kids, those things don't work. A lot of the agents will get the $100 pod or $150 pod, and they're like, oh, none of this stuff works. Yeah, you did buy the right pod. You have to buy the best firmware, best motorized pod we have for computer vision for real estate, which is the People Black, the People Pro. So go to peoplerealestate.com, it's on here. As you can see, the People Real Estate app, $6.99.
It's $250.
I'm giving you 200 off for corporate, and then I'm gonna, today, I'm gonna give you another $50 off, free shipping, whatever, because we ship it to you. Warranty, good question. 1 year warranty, anything goes wrong, it's on stuff, user error, but we're so committed to this. Our whole strategy is that we'll never take us back with this before that, we're partnering with all the major brokerages. KW agent after 3 years, if we're low breaks or something, send that, send you.
Okay.
As long as you're not dipping this thing in the toilet every day.
What's our
Only your OnlyFans videos. We do have a premium pack here. That comes the same thing, it comes with premium training. So we're giving you KW free Monday trainings for life. Premium comes with Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days a week, plus coaching, plus content pack. You're gonna come to our lab and we're gonna show you how to do asset research. We're gonna show you what agents are doing what, and you're gonna just come. We're gonna say, what's your name? You come to our training, we're gonna say, Adriana, this agent's going viral right in Georgia because of what they're doing. We're gonna talk exactly what they do. You know why? Because one viral video is a duplicate and a copy of another viral video. So we're gonna do all this stuff. We're gonna do calibration. We're gonna show you how to use audio. We're gonna click the button how to optimize visibility by 5x, for example. You're gonna learn. That is normally almost $500, like $467 a year. 4 days a week. As you can see, we're not trying to gouge it, number one. We're definitely not trying to get paid. Because Tom Ferry endorses, we're just at Tom Ferry. Tom Ferry is coaching, which are $15 grand. $467, but if you buy it together with the device, it's $100. You just throw in $100. One time for the year, you get 4 days of training every single week. You miss it because you're too busy, just watch the recorded videos. And next, okay. An hour or so, an hour or two, depending how long Q&A lasts. You know, don't do it, hop in and out. And then I'm gonna commit to doing some training for John live in the office. Okay. KW, some of the PCRA leaders offices, what's called the keynote, and dozens and dozens of agents. ROG, for example, Realty One's Home Smarts, they literally have like 80% of their agents are using people. They come together and they have a people support you. They're like, here's content ideas. You do this, Jane, John, you do this, Andrea, you do this. They support each other online. They're the ones that wow. And we're going to try to do that. Okay. Normally, a lot of offices where I don't have teams, we're doing live virtual trainings, a little bit disconnected. I'm here. So I can, I'm gonna be present. I'm gonna be, you're gonna get me. Okay. For a measly price of your fancy dinner on Friday nights. Affordable, not expensive. Anyone have any other questions? Yes, sir.
You mentioned that it gives you daily tips to help you generate content.
And it talks to the AI generated script. Does everybody get the same script?
Good question. If it's a generalized content idea, we make people talk. Let's say, rate buy this. Right now, rate buy, you don't save this with buy now. It's a 1031 exchange. Maybe it's something about big thing, buzzing, NAR loss. We have, maybe we do, there's a bunch of scripts that we generate on buyer rep agreements. Why buyers should be working with an agent using buyer rep agreements and why it's beneficial. Top 5 tips we're looking for when you're working with an agent signing a buyer rep agreement. If you're doing a touring agreement, this is what it should look like and how you should be looking at agents who are having signed a touring agreement to do an open house or on a showing. It's going to come to you. You're going to distill it down to your localized neighborhoods. Okay, and then you're gonna customize it. Now, there's gonna be some general stuff that's pretty ubiquitous across the industry regardless. Right? But there's gonna be market specific stuff. You can go in here and talk things out. You can say, hey, I want days on market this week, single family residences compared to last week. In right here in Rancho TV, give you some stat facts this week. Right? I want down payment assistance programs less than 5% down available for South Bay communities. Let it give it to you. You just read it. It's gonna make you look like an expert. You guys should already be experts. You guys should, but the problem is that the moment an agent sees themselves on camera, I mean, it's like they never even got a real estate. Everything they know about real estate, they forget. Because they don't know.
So what's the total? What's the total?
You're saying, yeah, real estate premium pack?
What's the total with
So the normally normally I'm giving $20 off for the KW corporate, and now I'm gonna give everyone $50 off. And I'm gonna give them free shipping, which is another like $10. So it's gonna be math wise $440.
Right, but then the $100 you said. for the
100
year,
100 if you for the year if you want premium.
So it'd be $540.
You got that one.
Right. Right.
You have to just.
$500.
Yes. Probably on if you want to be.
That's your training.
If you don't want that, then it's.
Getting the ship.
Yeah, I think it's really, see, they just ask all the time, like, Jay, you're gonna. Why would you, despite you not charging very monthly fees, we're leaving a lot of money. Our strategy for this particular industry is that we just won't make one die because we've seen how often real estate agents are getting their one die. How many subscriptions do you guys have? CRMs, some sort of bonbon, your. God knows what you're doing, you know, for example, so giving. You're hiring some sort of people agency to post for you that you could charge $500 a month, and they're posting the same exact things, but what for you, happy, you know, 4th of July, but it's that the other thing, all generic content, you cannot post generic content. It's got to be branded to you. So many agents are doing walkthrough videos using a gimbal. Doing time-lapse videos of their properties really good, but they never show up on their videos. How in the world if you've never taken a branding 101 class? You're just selling the home on social media, you're trying to sell yourself. You're trying to brand yourself, so they just don't pop on video. Now, any other questions? John, you tell me when to check out. Let me start. I was like 130 something. 50, we do 50%.
This process like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year. Do you have like analytics that matches that just like shows you to interact with like your market audience in the future? Have you like notice how like you want to start targeting like you have the niche and start noticing and you start catering to
And into our panel on desktop, your dashboard, and then you can see. Yeah, you can see. Let me show you this real quick because I'm Maureen. Okay. And Maureen asked to see this particular feature, which a lot of agents like. I click a button, and Maureen says, "Hey, do you have anything to people?" Yes, I do. I click a button here, and I got right here. Makes me look smooth. Look at my skin. My wrinkles go away, I lock that in, I smile. When I use my teeth, I lock that in. Right here. Yeah, it's gonna take I'm gonna chisel my jaw a little bit. One time like this. Now. So, you can wait yourself, walk it in, and it's one of the high filters. It's very, very smooth. Very smooth. Very smooth. But then you just lock it in, and it's a little let's see that. So. Yeah. Any other questions? If anyone wants to come see me, I'll take care of you.
Why would I want to do training?
Training, which you a lot of okay, tons of illustration. I can go in here, the script I can generate all my scripts directly to this. But it's yeah.
So it's
So you can also customize it.
So this one, that.
John, is it okay if I hang out? Just let me know when.
You need to
Oh, no, I'll do it.
No, well, President Judy, Rush is involved. No, I'll make sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Me. Yeah. You may be started explaining, people listening, doing it. No, it's already well known like that.
Any other questions?
How long is the product been on?
6 years, we're going public in a year. Remember when? 6 years with all of our pure stuff, all of our AMC in the last couple, 1 or 2 years. But you bring up a good point. Our engineers are making things that will blow your mind. I can't even talk about what goes on. One of the things I can't talk about is virtual staging. You do a vacant home scan real quick with your phone, the virtual tour. Go to IT.com, drag and drop virtual, lay it all out virtual. You do an app update, thousands of our agents do an app update every 3 weeks. So, oh my God. New things that we're building and developing. That's not very, very costly or storage intensive. We could app update, you get them. If you want to, mission is to democratize our technology in the real estate and some other industries so that you guys get this technology and we're not going to charge you. We're not going to do it. Because we have so many other industries that offer that.
That's it, right?
Yeah. No, that's so much faster than here.
It probably has to be replaced by Austin, but either in Palmer or in communication.
Right. This.
That's going on. Well, yeah, it's like a premium.
Yeah.
No, because it's 449 plus the 100. Oh, microphone. The microphone.
You want them. Okay.
No, the microphone was 60. The 100 was for the class. For the user. Don't watch that.
Cost.
Just did. 700.
Oh, no, I thought you said under 500.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Did.
Okay.
So what are we looking Perfect.
And you have one.
I'm the type that buys it and then puts it in my closet.
Not gonna do that.
Yeah. The ability my top is actually.
Okay, but you.
No, just
Yeah.
Funny if you are. I'm doing this.
Oh, I think about whatever. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, people they don't work another support.
No, it's more, yeah, it doesn't know, I know.
What are you doing? Yeah. So.
So I ended up.
Okay, there's a. Whether it's from.
I think it's sorry.
Oh.